This is a presentation for the Patagonia Design Center for Sustainable Office Design. Project proposal: design and renovate an existing office space into an innovative design center for Patagonia stores and products. Include material and furniture aesthetics from existing offices and stores while adding inspirational elements to stimulate designers. Integrate sustainable design practices and considerations at the heart of the brand. This is the building that we're going to be in on the 3rd floor. Client profile: Patagonia is an outdoor apparel company begun by rock climber Ron Chouinard. He and his family gave their company, valued at $3 billion, away in September of 2022 to a trust that will make sure that it continues to use all of its profits to protect the planet. Ron Chouinard is quoted as saying, "I didn't know what to do with the company because I didn't ever want a company. I didn't want to be a businessman. Now I could die tomorrow and the company is going to continue doing the right thing for the next 50 years and I don't have to be around." Their mission statement off their website: build the best product, they're not bound by convention, cause no necessary harm, and use business to protect nature. User profile: the design center will be used by product packaging, industrial, and clothing designers to create new sales items as well as new sustainable methods to produce them. They'll need a conference room to collaborate, an all-terrain room to try out new ideas, and to innovate and be productive. While a hierarchy exists, collaboration between teams and executives will be paramount. The company's focus on nature means that employees will also want to explore the natural landscape of Colorado. Here's their hierarchy chart with Ryan Gellert as their CEO. Problem statements: form: we have a white box space that Patagonia wants to reuse as much as possible. It will function as a space for collaboration, innovation, and inspiration for employees. Economy: while they want to be financially responsible, the cost of sustainably sourced and renewable items will be prioritized over cost. The design center will need to be completed within a year. Goals and objectives: it needs to be distinctive, sustainable, and safe. Applicable codes are the 2018 international codes. We are class 2B. We need to have 150 people per 100 square, or our square footage will have to be divided by 150 to get our occupancy load. We'll be considering all T-shaped turning spaces and radiuses, the door clearances, bathroom spaces. The showers will have to be compliant, and kitchens as well. This is a case study for the Beneficial State Bank. They included in their project at the Bullitt Center solar panels, rainwater harvesting, composting toilets, a gray water system, radiant heating, so many innovations. Case study for Knoll: they have a Knoll 8 list of sustainability that they run all their projects against to make sure that they are sustainable. Kimball is another company. They have a page called the Eco Checker where you can make sure that the products that you're speccing up for them are sustainable. Spatial requirements: they need an entrance, reception desk, bathrooms, break room, conference rooms, an all-terrain room, supply rooms, executive offices, reference library, HR and legal office, an inspiration corner, elevators, stairs, and at least 10% circulation. Here's the criteria matrix where the entrance and reception desks need to make sure that they're close to each other, bathrooms and an all-terrain room, supply, executive office, and offices need to be close by to each other. Here's the adjacency matrix closer up, a bubble diagram to show the adjacencies in a different method with primary and secondary adjacencies indicated. Block diagram 1, which is closest to what the final result is. Block diagram 2 to explore other ideas. The concept statement: symbiotic, characterized by being a close, cooperative, or interdependent relationship. Design statement: symbiosis and harmony will be the cornerstones of the design. The design of the office will allow for ideas to flow and freedom of expression and creativity. Everything will be accessible and everyone will be welcome. Collaboration and sharing of ideas, resources, and responsibilities will be paramount. The well-being of the earth and the employees will be taken into consideration. as much as the needs of the employer. It is only as a whole that everyone will benefit. Here's some inspiration images. The desk, I took a lot of inspiration for the reception, the main office desks as well, the Patagonia logo and live wall, and the colors from the cave in Patagonia. Here's some concept sketches for the inspiration seating in the all-terrain room, the reception desk in its first iteration, the cubicle in its first iteration. Here's a structural diagram showing where all the existing walls and columns are, the geometry diagram showing how the columns line up and how we might best format our design. Symmetry and asymmetry diagram showing what the existing space looks like and where there might be symmetrical and asymmetrical space that we might be able to take advantage of. Here's the sun diagram showing that in the bottom right corner of the office is going to get hit with sun first and travel along the front of the building out to the side. Here's a spatial relationship diagram to show what spaces overlap or even are inside of each other. Employee concentration diagram to show at what point each space will have a certain amount of employees. For instance, the dressing room will only have a couple, while the offices will be very concentrated. Partie diagrams to show the flow of the space. Ideation diagrams for the same purpose. Circulation diagrams showing how the flow of the space will work. The occupancy will be 107 people, so that means that 2 exit doors will be required, and the accessible routes have to be a minimum of 36 inches. Here's the block diagram in its final form, colored. Here's the space plan, some dimension, a circulation diagram, the RCP with its paint finishes noted, the key plan to indicate where the elevations coming up will be. And here are some elevations. The dimensions are noted to show that there's ADA compliance or to show the mounting heights of different outlets. Here are some perspective views. Here's the reception desk as we saw earlier with some plants added. Here's the main mural in the reception. The lockers for when people come back from hikes. Mission wall for the company to be able to show what they're all about. The office also integrating live plants. The executive office. The inspiration room with some fun seating and murals. Here's the break room with banquet seating, an island, and a kitchenette. That's the all-terrain room with the rock wall and indoor pretend rocks for them to climb and to try out. Here's the power plan, the finish plan. Here's all the finishes. The furniture plan with all the furniture tagged. And here's the fixture legend. This is a concentration on the reception. You can see what paints and finishes are going to be used, as well as furniture and lighting. Here's the conference room. This will include collapsible walls in between, so it can be one full conference room or it can be 4 individual ones. There's whiteboards as the walls so that people can use them to draw and show what they want to do. Here's the break room. There's a breakfast bar. And that is the end. Thank you so much.